Invite you to settle back and enjoy the fast-moving spy thriller Conspiracy in Tehran.
Thronging the streets. Around me as I stand in front of Rome's beautiful opera house, the crowd is serving secure General Marcos' troops as they ride through on their battle-stained tanks, throwing bunches of flowers, passing bottles of wine, kissing them. So once again, the Hun has been flung from Rome, the eternal city. And that must end my transmission for today, the first day of Rome's new freedom. This is Pemberton Grant signing off in Rome. And that's that. Take a couple hours off, Ted. Meet me back here about 12 o'clock. Ted, careful of the vino. And the seniorinas.
What do you think I've come all this way for?
Nice piano the Germans left behind.
You are...
Inglese.
Then it is true. Inglese. We are free.
Sure it's true. I've just announced officially on the BBC.
The BBC? Then it must be true.
Tell me, were you here before the war?
All my life.
1938. Remember the ballets?
1938? Yes, we did 3 new ballets that year. Or was it 4?
Does the name Natalie Trubitson ring a bell?
Trubitson? Yes, but the dress rehearsal of that ballet was the last time I saw her.
It was our meeting. Pick up on the last 8 bars.
Get off the stage! But the director wants Signorina Trubetsin in his office.
Stop. Stop, everyone. Trubetsin. All right. We go on with Aunt Usha.
Yes, Natalie,
Oh, the dress is lovely. I'm so excited. My wig's a little too tight, but I can have it fixed before tonight, can't I? Oh, tonight. Oh, how can I thank you for this opportunity? I worked so hard.
Yes, I know. I watched you. But I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, my dear. As you know, we're a state theater, working under state control. Our particular boss is a propaganda minister, Minister of Popular Culture. I've had these orders from them this morning. Sit down. In the interest of the security of the fascist state, the ballet dancer Signorina Natalie Trubetsin is to be discharged from the Royal Opera House at once.
Discharged?
You will confirm, etc., etc.
But discharged? What for? What have I done?
It isn't necessary to do anything these days. Ordinary gossip's enough. You may have written something in a letter. You may have dangerous friends. Or perhaps just because you're a foreigner. For the security of the state, you can't work here any longer.
The security of the state? I'm only a member of the Corps de Ballet. One of 60 until tonight. My first solo part. That might have made me somebody.
According to these gentlemen, you are somebody.
You don't think that I... Oh, this is impossible. Then what's going to happen to me? If I can't work here, where can I work?
After this, you'll find it hard anywhere. Your friend will bear me out.
Why, I don't know him.
I'm very sorry, my dear. But the matter is completely out of my hands. I can't help you.
Do you mean to tell me that some committee issues orders that affect the whole life of a harmless individual?
Here, there are not supposed to be any individuals. You say she's harmless. How do we know?
Well, may I suggest you find out? Look, if you don't do something to protect this girl, get on with it. Carry bag, lady. You and I have a lot to talk about, didn't you know?
Must you follow me?
No. Look here, I'm only trying to help you.
Then let me alone.
She doesn't live there. Thank you. News agency round. Berlin. Jock, Berlin.
All right. Oh, John.
How do you find a girl who's disappeared?
You don't. Get on with your work. That column on Chamberlain's visit to Rome has got to be on the ticket in half an hour. How's it going?
Like mud.
Then get a move on. They're holding space.
All right, okay. Chamberlain Mussolini meeting. According to informed circles in Rome, Chamberlain is to visit Mussolini in the near future. Yes. Fascist regime. Fascist regime.
Okay. Right. Fascism at work. Natalie Trubetsin, a young Russian dancer, was today dismissed from the State Opera House.
I was a witness of the scene in the manager's office when, still dressed in the costume of the ballet...
From news agency's Rome correspondent, Pemberton Grant.
What
lovely publicity for Natalie.
Think so?
Wait till she comes home.
I think someone else is waiting for Natalie to come home.
But you don't think that man down there...
He smells of police. Here she comes.
But it's not possible.
No? She's not coming home until they've gone. I'm going to warn her. Not so fast. The time. You're waiting here.
Natalie Trubetzin,
Yes?
you're wanted at police headquarters.
Police?
Yes, come along.
You'll find it best to forget what you've seen and keep out of the newspapers.
But what has she done?
Nothing. News agency's Rome correspondent has done it for her. Are you sure it's the right flat?
Why, yes.
Hey, what's the big idea? Oh, thanks very much. I suppose you better come in, too. Now, what's all this about?
Natalie Trubetzin.
Where is she?
In jail.
What?
She'll either be deported or put into a concentration camp.
An old-fashioned custom.
Your article got her into it. Now you get her out.
Yeah, hold your horses. Let's think. It's Peter at the embassy. Oh, don't snort. Oh, but Natalie's Russian, so he can't help.
If you only knew somebody at the German embassy.
Ah, now.
But I don't. Wait a minute. Yes. Good girl. I think you've got something there.
Herr Heinrich von Schulze from the German embassy. Please. Ask Fräulein Trubetzin to come here.
Yes, sir.
The ambassador will appreciate your tact.
His Excellency himself telephoned me.
May I?
But of course, mein Herr.
Natalie Trubetzin.
Fräulein Trubetzin, how can we apologize?
I don't know you and I don't want to know you. Let me in!
Of course you don't know me, Fräulein. I'm only the ambassador's secretary. The ambassador is most distressed, as of course you know he must be. The Questore himself has come to apologize. Yes?
Yes, oh yes, Signorina. I mean, Fräulein Trubetzin. It was a painful misunderstanding.
We expect that you will spare us similar misunderstandings in future.
I shall present my apologies personally to His Excellency.
That would be a second mistake. Don't forget this is a very private matter. No curiosity?
None. Where are you taking me? Home?
Out of the question. Once they've checked up, they'll be searching the town for you. Well, here we are. Come in. They'll never dream of looking for you in an Englishman's flat.
And I wouldn't dream of staying here.
You know, if you're seen, even in the street, you're for it.
I don't care.
You don't? Fine. What about me?
You?
Yes, what do you think they're going to do to Mr. Heinrich von Schulze if they catch him?
I'd like to be there to see it. Are you going to stay here, too?
Well, it's my flat.
Oh.
Now, make yourself at home, sit down to begin with, and I'll get you a drink.
Mr. Grant?
My pals usually call me Pen.
Well, what about my things, Mr. Grant?
Oh, your friends are leaving them with the porter.
I could go with them.
They don't want you. Don't you realize you're red hot? Now, then, scotch?
No, thank you. I don't like whiskey.
I'm afraid it's all I've got. A cigarette?
No, I don't smoke.
Well, come and have a look at the flat. This is the sitting room, living room, workroom, and study. That's the dining room over there. That's the stove. Let's get some more wood for that. And this is the kitchen. I don't use it, so any time you feel like being alone, you can lock yourself in. Now, have a biscuit?
No, thanks, Mr. Grant.
You don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't eat. What do you live for? Come down, look at the bedroom. Come on. You know, you're going to be as happy as a sandboy, yeah? Well?
Well, it's very compact.
You bet it is. It was built for one. Hold two to squeeze. It's a nice bed. Spring mattress. Try it. There. Comfortable, eh? Gives. Half the wardrobe's yours. And, well, I think that's about the lot. Well, what about it?
It's a charming little place. Now I'm going.
But why? Look here. I thought we'd settled all that.
You think you've settled everything. You settled my job in the ballet, you settled me in jail, and now you think you're going to settle me in your flat. Well, you're wrong, Pem.
Pem? You know, you seem to think I'm some sort of wolf in sheep's clothing. Set your mind at rest. I'll leave the sheep's clothing with you.
But aren't you going to stay?
No. Sorry to disappoint you. See you in the morning. Oh, and don't forget, don't open this door to anyone. You're a marked woman, my girl. Come and get it. Hello. Breakfast ready.
Coming down. Do you mind telling me how you got in?
The wolf had a change of clothing. Sleep well?
Perfectly.
Good. Breakfast on the terrace.
Oh, listen. Oh, aren't they beautiful?
Church bells always give me the willies.
For me, they're part of my dreams. When the bells of Moscow sounded...
There aren't any bells in Moscow.
Huh? That's not true. It's a propaganda lie.
It's perfectly true.
How do you know?
I've been there.
I haven't.
Never mind. There are plenty of other bells in Russia.
To think you've been there. You know all about it. And I, a Russian, can't even remember it.
So you built yourself a picture in your mind. A sort of dream country.
The picture I have in my heart doesn't depend on bricks or bells. It's just a feeling. You must tell me all about Russia. Let's have breakfast. Vodka. Vodka for breakfast?
Always. Old Russia, you know.
But now there's a new Russia.
Eggs?
Eggs.
Kitchen. Pan. Butter?
Yes, knife?
Thanks. Slice?
Yes. Eggs?
Table.
Please.
Why?
Cook.
Guest. Host. Chef.
Help.
Wait. Fried?
Please.
Scrambled.
Thanks. Stop. Then I can't keep it up any longer. As a journalist, you're a shocking cook.
Now you're laughing. It's grand to see you laugh.
Oh, it's grand to laugh. You know, Pam, in my life, my father had to leave Russia when I was 3. 4, please. He went to Cairo, Tunis, Tangiers, Madrid, Paris, Belgrade, oh, all over the place. And always hotels, rooms, and lodging houses. Because no country was our home. Foreigners everywhere. Decent place. Then he died. I was 11 and a member of the ballet. You know, just in the school. And now Rome. Still without a country. Without rights. Without security. In England, Pam, you don't know what that means. Without rights, you're only half a person. You don't really live. Well, scrambled eggs at your service.
You know, I never thought of that. We always take things like rights for granted. Natalie, How would you like to go to England?
Very much. But that's no solution.
You see, Pam, even in England I'd still be a foreigner. A Russian not even acknowledged by her own country.
Oh, well, it was just an idea, that's all. Come on, food's getting cold.
Tornano in aprile le rondinello e il cielo è pieno di canti d'amore. Bocciano tutti i fiori, offrendosi al tu a felicità, io offro il cuore.
Io penso solo a te, t'amo tanto, sei tu che bramo, che sogno perché.
Ciò che c'è di bello al mondo sei tu, sei la mia vita, la mia gioventù. Oh, bella mora, fatti baciare, tu vieni non farti pregare perché questa è l'ora d'amare.
Pemberton Grant.
It's possible, of course, Grant, that all our clocks are fast. Have you the time?
Why, yes, Mr. Brooke, it's, blimey, it's 1:30.
In that case, perhaps you'd be good enough to come to the office immediately.
The old man's livid. I got a dash. Got everything you want? Good. See you lunchtime. Now, don't open this door to anyone. And above all, don't go out. Now, look after yourself. I need you.
No, you blithering idiot, no! I sent the Jewish Congress, not the brewers! That's out. That's out. And that. Rewrite that. You've got 6 minutes. What do you want? I'm busy. Oh, Mr. Grant.
I'm sorry I'm late, Chief.
You put through an article about a ballet dance where you were supposed to write about Chamberlain. For that, I fired you. It was a political article departing from the policy of the company. For that, London officers fired you. It was a direct criticism of the benighted government of this country. For that, they fired you.
Looks as if I've been fired.
It's not a laughing matter. It amounts to expulsion from Italy. Well, what are you going to do?
Use your phone.
Hello, Brooke speaking. Yes. Well, go and see the censor. No, don't, not through the embassy. Do it yourself.
Hello, Natalie, darling.
What?
We're going to England. Now, don't
Yes,
ask
I
questions. Pack.
Yes, yes.
The train leaves at 9 tonight. Have all your papers ready, and I'll be round in about half an hour. Peter at the embassy will rush in through. I'll get a special license.
What?
Special license, old man. We'll get married this afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
That'll make you an Englishwoman.
Understood?
With all the rights of an
Yes,
Englishwoman.
yes, 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 yes.
Now, you haven't got much time, so get cracking.
Stop shouting, can't you?
Be ready
No,
in half
no,
an
no,
hour,
that's
huh?
all. Go ahead.
Goodbye, darling.
Yes. Oh, goodbye, darling.
Natalie, darling. Natalie. Natalie. Not a word. Nothing. She just disappeared. Well, in 1943, I was a war correspondent in Persia, on the track of a very promising story, front page stuff. Took me to Teheran. Strange town. Odd mixture of modern West and ancient East. Center of trade, most of it smuggled. All caravans and all roads met there. So did every nationality. Every second man a foreigner, and half of them with forged passports. My story took me to one of those little shops that sell very little on the surface, make a small fortune in the back room. Hey, Pem, not Harley. Don't keep on saying Harley.
Yes, Mr. Grant?
Harley, get my parcels done up quickly. I think they're just going.
You Persians certainly know your onions.
The world is full of onions for us Persians from Montmartre. I am as much a Persian as you two Greeks are Egyptian. Now then, the consignment. When will you deliver?
The caravan will be here 5 days after the new moon.
New moon? New moon? New moon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good.
The 25th? Say, Harley. Get a move on, Harley.
Au revoir, madame.
Bonsoir.
Ta-ta for now. You like the parrot, Mr. Grant? You can have it for
No,
all.
thanks, Pearl of the Orient. Seem to have bought half the shop already. Can Harley give me a lift? Will these run to my hotel?
But yes, of course. The front door only.
Thanks, oh flower of the East.
Get along with you.
Hurry up, Harley. Compliments of the mayor and corporation. One martini. Orange juice?
Thank you.
Won't you join us?
Thank you, no.
That £5 note looks interesting. Rough house. Yes?
Wait there! Wait there! What?
Excuse me.
Oh, don't tell me I've missed one of your fights. They're so much more amusing than your cabarets, I always think. Of course. I think you'd better send for the police. Unless your clients would object.
An English journalist I met in Rome.
Oh, 2 white letters. Quite a thin writer, I should think. You've always been peculiarly reticent about your Rome period, my dear.
Only because I had hoped to forget it.
Seems to have caught up on you. Happy memories.
Pemberton Grant was one of them.
You won't be so happy in jail.
Did he go there?
Not if you don't wish it.
You're a fool.
Persia may be under British military control, Mr. Grant, but you're a civilian, and brawling is a civil offense.
Brawling be hanged. These men pitched my wallet, and they're not getting away with it.
Sir, the charge is most horrific. It is without pattern. As 2 most disputed Egyptian citizens, we demand apology.
And damages.
Damages we have, and costs.
Search them.
Officer!
Me, sir.
Yes, you. Search these men.
It is an indignity.
I too must protest. Of course we have nothing to hide.
That's mine. Check it.
It is absurd,
That's
sir.
my correspondence license.
So.
Thank you. Wait a minute. There's a $5 missing.
Oh, no, no.
I always carry $5 in my wallet in case of emergencies. That's it.
There's a tickery. We will have compensation.
You will have jail. Take them. Omar, Roastro, Mahmoud.
You know it's against the law.
I'm innocent. Let me go. Let me go.
Well, that's that.
I'm deeply sorry, Mr. Grant. Excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Sherrick. Of course, Mr. Sherrick. It's been done already, Mr. Sherrick. Thank you very much. I'm much honored, Mr. Sherrick. Oh, Mr. Grant, why did you not say Mr. Sherrick was your protector?
Eh?
He's the most important man in Tehran.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Sherrick is building great industries here. Steel mills, copper refineries, sugar, cotton.
Tell me, have you got iron, copper, and cotton in Persia?
No, sir.
You'll speak only when I'll ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Also, thanks to Mr. Sherrick, we have the largest sewage system in the world. 7 miles, huh?
Yes, sir.
And running all under the city.
And does it work?
No, sir.
Mr. Grant,
Yes, Harley?
come with me.
Sorry, busy.
But the fairground has left the cafe.
You don't miss much, do you?
No. So will you come?
Lead on back up.
Thank you, Harley.
Good night, Mr. Grant.
Well,
It was kind of you to come.
my fatal curiosity. Shoot.
Your curiosity's been satisfied once already tonight.
Is that a question or a statement?
Anything
Mr.
else, Mr. Razet? No, thank you.
Razet, eh? The politician?
Forgive me. I should have introduced myself. But I thought that Harley...
Down the hatch.
What are you going to do with that £5 note?
Oh, my, oh, my. Buy a drink. Waiter, same again. They like English money here.
But the writing on the back.
What writing, Mr. Razzie? What writing?
Mr. Grant, you have stumbled on something of vital importance.
I don't quite like that word stumble, but go on.
Many caravans come to Teheran.
It's an obsolete form of transport, don't you think?
But one is to carry very modern goods. Mr. Grant, don't fence with me. You know as well as I do, because you have the men in charge arrested tonight. We're working for the same ends. Let us work together.
Why, have you had your wallet pinched too? I'm sorry, Mr. Razzie, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about. Good night.
Come in. Mr. Grant? Ah, the army. Immediate, sir. Thank you.
What the...
Sign for it, please, sir.
British military headquarters, please.
Just there, sir.
Oh, so all the press boys have had one.
Yes, sir.
Major McIntyre, please. Right, thank you. Major McIntyre there. Pemberton Grant. But I've got to speak to him. Hello, Mac. Look, you can't rush me off like this. Well, forget your orders. No, I'm not arguing, old son. I'm just telling you I can't leave Tehran. I'm sorry about your conference, but...
Details of security in Tehran during the period of the meeting of the three principals remain a British responsibility. The Americans, responsible for President Roosevelt and their legation. The Russians, responsible for Generalissimo Stalin and their legation. We look after Mr. Churchill. Well?
Mr. Grant, see you, sir.
Nonsense. All journalists left for Cairo this morning.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir.
And see that I'm not interrupted again.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. You can't go in. No one can.
Right, thanks. Good morning, Alice. When are we going to have dinner together? You can't keep on turning me down. How about tonight?
Two reasons. One, I'm engaged this evening. Two, my name's Jane, not Alice. Fresh guy.
You have cut all external communications. British troops are manning the telephone exchanges. All correspondents have been ordered out of the city.
And I've grounded all planes. Theirs was the last to leave. What the...
Now, easy, Mac. This is urgent.
There's a penalty for disobeying a military order, and you know what it is. Orderly!
Now, wait a minute, Mac.
English?
Yes.
Your responsibility, Major.
Now, look here. I'm on the track of something big.
Orderly! Sir, get me the duty officer.
The big three at work.
Who told you? How did you find out?
Shoot him.
So that's it.
Yes? Duty officer? Armed escort at once.
If you lock me up, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your lives. The responsibility for what will happen to Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin will be yours.
Cut the acting, Grant.
Listen, mister, that line won't do. You happened to overhear part of what was just a routine chat.
Does this mean anything to you? 25/11. 25th of November. One or two people in Tehran seem to be under the impression that that's the date of the Big Three meeting.
Have a cigar, Mr. Grant.
No, thanks.
Sit down.
Now, look here, Pem. You'd better tell us everything you know.
Sure I will. But put yourself in my position. Having found out so much of the plot...
What's that?
Plot? And with an ace of solving it, and then order to leave the city.
Well, that's all right, old boy. We'll look after it and you can get away.
Come on, let's have it.
Now, this is where a civilian will work much quicker and go much further.
Yes, but, Mr. Grant, you're an Englishman. Forgive me. Your duty to your country.
Hang it, Pem. What nationality are you anyway?
Journalist. And all I ask is freedom of movement.
Now this, I like. Here's what you call caught and dried. We also are caught and dried. Our arrangements are complete. You, all day long, I have listened to you, talking. Mr. Grant has found something. Mr. Grant knows what he wants to do. Mr. Grant must do it.
Well, say, Sobieski, you're very trusting.
No, we trust nobody. Our arrangements are complete.
Well, I don't know that I quite agree.
Mr. Grant, in the Russian sector, you have complete freedom. And in any sector, if you want protection, an armed guard, efficient police, come to Sergei Sovietsky.
Say, well, of course, that alters the attitude of our allies, you know. Orders.
Yes. Got to work together.
Duty officer and guard, sir.
Don't want him.
Good for you, Mac. Now then, Natalie Trubetson. What can you tell me about her?
Swell dame.
Russian.
No. Born in Russia, but not a Russian. Yes. She's doing good work.
Is Mr. Sherrick waiting, do not?
No, madame. Monsieur Pemberton Grant.
Ask Mr. Grant to wait.
Oui, madame.
Natalie.
So you found me, Pem.
Oh, that wasn't very difficult. You...
Yes?
You're rather well known in Tehran. I've hunted half the world over for you.
But you haven't found me, Pem. The Natalie you looked for, I left behind in Rome.
That be hanged for a tale. Now sit down and tell me all about yourself. Why you cleared out. Why you didn't write. I'll get you a drink. Give it a name.
Come here, Pem.
Hey, what is all this?
Don't laugh at me, Pem. I know your people don't talk of these things, but I love Russia.
Well, that's fine.
No, listen. The girl you knew in Rome, the ballet dancer who dreamt of her name in lights. Forget her.
I've never heard such utter nonsense in my life. Turn around, let's look at you. Oh, you're doing your hair differently, and Your clothes are expensive. That's all. Now, come on. Shake out of it.
It's no good, Pem.
Oh, don't give me all this love of Russia stuff. There's another man.
Yes.
Yes, of course there is.
Mr. Sherrick.
You ready, Natalie?
Paul. This is Mr. Grant.
I enjoyed your fight at the Café de Paris last night, Mr. Grant. I enjoyed hearing about you afterwards from the police, Mr. Sherrick. You were fortunate not to have been in the jail. Oh? You'll take a sherry? Thank you. Yes, the jail was burnt down. Haven't you seen the papers? Burnt down, eh? I wonder why. Some prisoners escaped. But I guess I would say, 2 Egyptians. Right? Remarkable. All set, my dear? Please, Mr. Grant.
One of Paul's caravans is arriving tonight.
Medical supplies, comforts, clothes. Natalie's Aid to Russia Fund. We're going tonight to the Russian headquarters. Dinner in honor of Natalie. Can we drop you anywhere? No, thanks. I'd rather walk.
Goodbye, Pem.
And a good night, my dear. I'll be seeing you. Hi, you politicians do get around, don't you?
Get in.
No, thanks.
Take a look across the road. Casually. He's been trailing you since you left Sherrick.
Has he? Where to, Mr. Razid? I've checked up on you. I know your reputation's good. I know you're pro-English. But I don't know what the heck you want with me.
Wait, my friend, till we reach our destination.
Car number 13584.
Inform everyone. Find it. Let me know.
So what? Aid to Russia, that's all.
Aid to Germany.
What? Clothes, shoes, and medical supplies?
Explosives.
Why come to me? If you're so sure, why don't you go to military headquarters?
Haven't you heard of political repercussions? I could act only through my government.
Enough said. On our way. Wow, quite a party.
While it lasted.
McIntyre will be at the Fadazi bar.
Well, cheerio, chap.
Mac! Mac, I've got a job for you.
Oh, heaven preserve us from these correspondents.
A large scotch for Mr. Grant. I'm sorry, the office is shut.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to open the office.
Why? What do you want?
Search party, Sherrick's warehouse.
What?
Large scotch for Major McIntyre.
Have you gone mad?
Mm-mm.
Sherrick? Do you know what he is?
I'm beginning to find out. Down the hatch.
Just. Moths?
Yeah. Sherrick's.
How?
The caravan arrived. I saw it. He didn't like it. Office open?
Office most definitely open.
It is here, Kurdish?
Yes, sir, Rob. The full consignment.
Follow me. The dog.
Yeah, go.
Over there.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go.
If you haven't enough staff, engage more. But see that they know their orders before my guests arrive.
Certainement, madame.
Victor. Oui, madame. We need more flowers. That background there has too much blue. What you need is light colors. This isn't a funeral. It's a party. Oh, oui, madame. Manouk. The stalls. Now, one for the refreshments and another one for the flowers in that corner.
Oui, madame.
Vous avez compris?
Pas vraiment, madame.
Oh, les vins.
Bien, madame.
Bon, c'est tout, c'est tout.
Next is back. We're gonna get out.
Pack?
Oh, don't waste time. Leave Tehran today.
What's come over you?
Your boyfriend's using your aid to Russia activities as a blind. Whether you're a party to it or not, I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I've got this pass for you. It'll get you clear of the country. Now, for the love of Mike, get busy.
So that's it. A cheap trick, Pem. Do you think I don't know Paul Sherrick?
Can't you see that's what I'm trying to think?
Well, stop trying. I know Paul. And if you think I'm going to listen to your gossip, you're wrong.
Gossip? While you're wasting time here, the military authorities are searching his warehouse.
Something concrete at last. Good. We'll go and watch.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
But, Pem, you wouldn't miss a scoop.
Get on with your work, Johnson. Well, what have you found? Baby clothes. Come on, men. Let's get this over.
Where's Mr. Sherrick?
The master is in his office, madam. He saw no reason why his time should be wasted.
Let Mr. Sherrick know I'm here.
Where have I seen you before?
Tehran is a very big city. We not go to the English Quarter.
Well, it's nice to meet an old friend. Nothing else. Oh, Hem, you're wrong. Surely in your heart you know it. Why go on? Paul and I...
The cabby to Barry.
You've placed your friend. Congratulations. Now perhaps you'll tell me what you were looking for.
My dear Natalie, how nice to see you. Mr. Grant, welcome. Unfortunately, the hospitality of a warehouse is extremely limited. But forgive me, I'm interrupting. No. I thought you were going to show Natalie what lies behind this perfect example of democracy at work. Or was I mistaken, like your friend, Mr. Razit?
Do you know Razet?
Oh, yes, they're the very best of friends. He's a very able man. Perhaps a little young, over-enthusiastic, impetuous. All the faults of ingenuous youth. Well, we all grow out of it.
Not him.
All right, men. Fall in outside. Get them in the lorry, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
All right, we're through. You can carry on now.
No luck, Captain.
Sorry you've been troubled, sir.
You sound like a telephone exchange.
More efficient, I hope, sir.
Much more.
Let's be going, sir.
If you've anything to say, Mr. Sherrick, you can say it to me. I'm responsible, not Major McIntyre. There's no ill feeling, my dear boy. On the contrary, I'm grateful. And I'm above suspicion.
And now you'll forget it, won't you, Pen?
Join us tonight. A little party of Natalie's.
Get those outside.
Can you get away for 10 minutes, Harley?
It's difficult. I think Madame...
Look, Sherrick knows every move I make. I've got to see Razin.
I'll go.
Good girl. The pottery shop, as soon as he can make it. Where is Madame?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Hello, Flowers. How's trade?
So, you are being attended to, Mr. Grant? Where is Harley?
Oh, I'm just having a mooch round.
I have just the thing for you over there. Our beloved chasse sword.
I'm not in the market for swords.
We'll send you both. Come, I'll show you.
No, thanks, though, for their delight. No hotel isn't allowed to take birds in. What are you hiding from me, Madame? New supplies?
Oh, it's nothing.
Come along, open up.
Oh, no, please, don't bother. When Harry comes back,
Oh,
you...
it's no bother at all. Yes, I always keep my back to a wall ever since I was kicked by a mule. Well, well, well. What have we here? Electrical stuff. I didn't know you sold that. I can do with a battery.
The batteries won't be until next week.
Pity. Oh, well, I'll call in again. Oh, delighted, delighted. Hello, Harley. How's tricks?
Where have you been, honey? What have you been doing? All this work to be done and you are not here. Go on, close up the shop.
Yes, Madame.
Master, I can only say again, we did not deceive Grant this morning.
Yes? Did he? Thank you, madam. Mr. Grant was not deceived by the bird shop either. If I remember rightly, you carry a knife. It is too clean, Sorrow. Much too clean.
And in the box was a tin of detonators, a plunger, and what have you. Razid, can you get me a tracing of the sewage system that runs under this town?
It'll be sent to your hotel tonight.
Well, while you're about it, you might let me have a map of Tehran on the same scale. Sherrick pulled a fast one this morning. Those detonators prove it.
You must force the security officers.
Me? I'm only an irresponsible idiot. Max said so. He and Wellman think Sherrick's tops. Lord knows what Sobievsky thinks.
I will see Sobievsky.
You know what you're heading for. Sherrick knows.
I'm perfectly aware of the possibilities. Thank you for the warning.
And I shall expect to hear from you tonight at my hotel.
I shall hope to be there.
Greater than reputation. Greater than man's friendship. Greater than the love of woman. Power, master. The state. The army. The diplomatic service. And, look, master. Mr. Razed.
Good evening. Mr. Razed. Your buttonhole is charming.
Aid to Russia?
This is an armed holdup.
A pleasure for the victims. My favorite flower is a white gardenia.
My dear Natalie. Laura, dear. My favorite victim is Mr. Razed.
Thank you. And now I have a favor to ask. I've never met Major Sobievsky.
Oh, but of course. There he is. Come along.
Hello, John. Hello. How are your parents?
Our big moment. Got your speech ready?
I hope so. Will you excuse us? We'll be back.
We hope. Say, Mr. Sherrick, it's mighty big of you to overlook.
Why, Wellman, McIntyre, how nice to see you.
Well, I consider after this morning's business, you have every right to kick us out of the house. Eh, Mac?
Yes, yeah, I mean, it was unpardoned.
Well, if you guys, is that right, Major? Have come here to apologize, I certainly will kick you out of the house. Well, you wouldn't be doing your duty if you didn't follow up every little bit of information you get, no matter what the source. So don't let's talk any more about that search party.
Well, it's kind of you to take it like that.
Have a cigar, Mr. Sherrick.
Thank you. Have a good time, gentlemen.
Well, the son of a peacock.
Peahen, old boy.
Mr. Razed, I regret. No, I cannot see you. And do you know why I say I cannot see you? It is because we Russians always say no, at first. I shall be glad to see you at my office next week.
I was hoping tonight.
Tonight? Oh, but tonight we have a wonderful party. But if it is so important...
Oh, Paul, it's too bad. These two are going to talk business.
Oh, it's even worse, because I'm going to talk business, too. Mr. Razed, you can give me a few minutes?
Well, I was going
Major,
to...
you can spare him? We won't be a moment, my dear.
And now?
Shall we dance?
Well, I can try. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Take a brandy?
No, thank you.
Oh, come. Napoleon. It'll give you courage.
And I need courage?
You're an intelligent man, Mr. Razed. Why have you adopted such a roundabout way of gathering information? Everything you wanted to know, I could have told you. But would you? You'd have no proof. Ask me now. Anything you wish.
You're working for the enemy.
intelligent man has no enemies. If countries are foolish enough to go to war, he looks on and profits. Wars pay well. My only enemy is peace. Germany will lose this war. But I wish to ensure the peace which will follow shall not be permanent.
And tomorrow is the 25th of November.
Churchill, Stalin, Roosevelt. I'm afraid of that man, Roosevelt. He meets Stalin for the first time. He has a genius for friendship. That might mean absolute understanding between Russia and the West and the end of war in our lifetime. An accident to Roosevelt now could be very useful, especially an accident that might be ascribed to Russia.
The explosives in the aid to Russia crates.
Exactly.
Proof or no proof. Do you expect me to keep this to myself?
Yes, Mr. Razid, I do.
I hate tearing myself away like this, but I've got a packet of work tomorrow.
But it's only midnight.
Oh, I know your Russian parties. They go on till the next one starts. It's been a grand party, and I want to thank you.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Where's Mr. Sherrick? Mr. Razed?
I do not know, madame.
Then find Sorrow. He'll know.
Sarah is gone, madame. There were some men from the warehouse.
Out of my car.
Same time in the morning.
Good
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Any messages?
Yes, sir.
Ah, thank you. Oh, by the way, I'm expecting a Mr. Razid to call off phone. I'll be over there.
Very well, sir.
Yes? And I gave you strict orders. Get out quickly. No, not that way. My dear Natalie.
Paul, what's happened?
Happened? I was called to the office. There's no need to disturb you or our guests. And now? I'm ready to come back. What should happen?
I thought... Where's Mr. Razed?
Well, at Grant's hotel, at least that's where I left him.
Oh, but Mr. Bievsky's waiting.
Well, your party isn't over.
Oh, Paul.
Now, come. Pull yourself together. That business of the search party this morning upset you. You're worried about me. Worried about Razid. He had an appointment with Grant. Now you're happy. Come, I'll take you back to the party. It's a nice thing to leave your guests like that. Yes?
Sir, master, it is done.
Good, Sarab. I'll come with you and pay the men off. I hate clients who expect rush orders at night. I won't keep you a minute.
Rosie Hotel. Quickly. Mr. Grant. Pemberton Grant.
Phone, Mr. Grant. Number 2.
Thank you. Hello, that you, Rosit?
Then he's not with you. Oh, Pam, I'm at the warehouse. You were right. I think Roosevelt has been...
Solid! Yes, master.
Police headquarters. Police headquarters. Superintendent, please. Hello, Superintendent. This is Pemberton Grant speaking. Pemberton Grant, and I'm in a hurry. Listen. I came back to my hotel well after midnight. The night porter will tell you what time I came up to my room. In my bathroom, I found Razid's body. Razid's. Your own doctor will tell you how long he's been dead. That'll let me out. No, I don't know how the body was brought up here. Probably up the fire escape. But I've got to go now. Your boys will arrive. Bye-bye.
Who's there? Hello? Who's there?
Sorry, Pop.
Oh, Pam.
There's no time for that now. You've had your chance in Rome. Come on. And there's no mistake.
Those darling Americans were rehearsing all day. I do like military bands.
And on the 16th bar of the anthem.
The dear president will step from his car.
On the 16th bar. The 25th of November. 45 minutes. To your shop.
Grant.
Master?
No! 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 No!
Hands up, quick. Next stop, American Embassy.
Holly, get your cages in and stay in the front shop. Yes, madam.
Aid to Russia.
Forget it. We're here and we've got to disconnect that wiring. Run. Warn the American Embassy. I'll hold these babies.
You got it.
Too noisy. Knife.
That way.
Well, Bullock, sir, the President's car had just left the airport. Good.
Make it tonight, Blondie. I'll be free then.
I've got to get to the American legation. It's urgent.
Too bad. It'll just have to wait.
Oh, but...
No use, sister. No one can pass.
Oh, then... Can I get to the Russian legation?
Who knows about the Ruskies? You can try. That boulevard's open.
Take this, Sheriff. Oh! A pistol shot in a moment like this, Mr. Grant, might prove disconcerting. There's so many soldiers on duty in the street. Otherwise, I might shoot you. A knife in the back's more in your line, you... Not in your case, Mr. Grant. Because the discovery of your body might prove awkward. You will disappear, disintegrate, in the same explosion that disposes of Mr. Roosevelt. You will hear the orders to the Guard of Honor. You will hear the band strike up the Star-Spangled Banner. And you will know that the President's car is just turning into the legation. At the 15th bar, you will know that Mr. Roosevelt is just alighting. But that is all you will know. Because at the 16th bar,
I will...
And that, Mr. Grant, will be the end of the chapter. Sorrow!
No, no one can enter.
But Major Sobietsky!
Major Sobietsky is busy.
Quickly, and tell him Sherrick's the man behind it.
But the American legation...
There's no time to lose, can't you see?
Well, Major Sobietsky...
Sobietsky!
Halt!
Death, master.
That's about all. Marshal Stalin invited the American president to stay at the Russian legation, and Mr. Roosevelt accepted.
But Trubetsin, she died.
No, much too tough. She was given our Russian citizenship as a reward, but she didn't like vodka. Last time I heard of her, she joined the Red Cross. Liaison with the Americans or something. She'll turn up.
Natalie.
Are you really surprised, Ben?
No. How very odd. I always thought Trubetsin was the funny little fat one in the second row.